Lyst has just released the top 10 hottest products of Q3 for 2024, and some of them might shock you. So today we're going to go through them all. Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Toteme, sharing all my thoughts on fashion, lifestyle, and anything else that comes to mind. I'm here every single Wednesday, so thank you so much for joining me this week. So Lyst has just released the report for Q3 of 2024. I love when they do this. I think it's so interesting to see what is up for designer brands for searches. What are people buying? What are people looking up online? I think people get confused because this Lyst index is actually based off overall search. It's not necessarily what people are like directly buying. It's based off like culture searching and just searching online. I think people just assume that it's like what item is selling the most in the world, which isn't necessarily true. I will say one thing I found interesting in the top 10 brands for the year is that Victoria Beckham is a new addition, placed at number 19 top brands in the world. I found this shocking because apparently Victoria Beckham is like not even close to being profitable. Apparently they like literally operate in like the negatives, like it's never actually been profitable. So I found that really interesting that like searches for the Victoria Beckham brand are up, and Chloe is a new addition at number 20, which we expected. I mean, Chamina Kamali is completely turning the whole brand upside down. So obviously there's more desire and more interest in the brand. I'm gonna go through the top 10 products, which I think is more interesting. As always, make sure you guys are liking and commenting to the video, and let's get right into it because there's absolutely no time to waste. So I'm gonna go from 10 to 1, so you're gonna make sure to watch the whole entire video so you can find out the number 1 item in the luxury fashion world, like completely the world. Number 10 is the Frankie shop pleated Piper pant. This is why I find this list so interesting, is that like the most random products will be on this list. I mean, I feel like the Frankie shop has been out for a while. I feel like, in fact, it used to be much more popular in the pandemic, like 2020, 2021 TikTok. Like a lot of people are posting about it. I have no idea what this pant is, to be quite honest. I have a shirt from the Frankie shop and I feel like the quality isn't fully there. So I feel like my interest in the Frankie shop just kind of dissipated. I used to be really into it, and then I kind of realized that like, I don't know, the quality for like the price, because a lot of pieces are really pricey. Like the blazers will be like $400 and they're 100% polyester. So I was like, this is just designer H&M at this point. Number 9 is the Clarks Original Wallabees. I actually wanted these maybe like 3 years ago, and I never pulled the plunge on them just because I find them a little like hippie. I don't know if that's like appropriate to say, but I found them a little bit like, I don't know, like hard to style. I do really like the shoe, and I love the like square toe on it. When I see someone on the street wearing a really cool outfit and they're wearing the Clarks Wallabees, I'm like actually jealous, because I'm like, how did you pull those shoes off? I find them so cool, so I guess I'm just like jealous from afar, but really cool shoe. Number 8 is the Longchamp Le Pliage Nano Extra Small. I am completely obsessed with this bag, you guys. I have a friend that has this bag in like, I think it's like a plum red. It is so freaking cute. I have another friend that has it. I actually have a lot of friends that have this bag. One of my friends got this like self-made like strap thing from Amazon, and she actually pulled holes in the leather part of the top and now literally carries it as a crossbody. It is so cute. I love Longchamp. I think they have the best quality for prices. I mean, I think this bag is literally like $110 Canadian. It's basically so cheap. It actually does carry a lot. You can actually put your phone in it, you can put your wallet in it, but just carrying it like a cute little bag, I think is so cute. I think in this era of TikTok and DIY, everyone is DIYing the Longchamp bags because you can actually poke holes through them, and it's adorable. I am so here for this bag being super popular. Adorable, great pricing, will last you forever. I mean, I feel like the nylon that Longchamp uses is just like completely indestructible at this point. Number 7 is the Tom Ford Bronson glasses. Again, I've never seen these ever in my life, but I feel like because we are kind of spearheading back into like the 70s, kind of 80s era, I would understand why this type of silhouette of glasses is trending. You know, the kind of like aviator vibe, very Aspen vacation coated. So like, even though I can't really wear sunglasses to begin with, just because my prescription is, I'm basically legally blind, but I mean, I get it. I don't really like pay attention to sunglasses, so I don't really have much to say. Number 6 is the Ganni mid-shaft biker boot. I think the only reason this is trending is because nobody can afford the Miu Miu. So this is kind of like the designer dupe of the Miu Miu boot. So it is a very classic kind of like Western with the buckle on the front. I mean, this kind of boot is trending all over social media. Every single designer is doing them. I know Prada is doing a similar boot, Miu Miu, I saw Valentino doing one. So everybody is doing the kind of like Western buckle on the side of the boot. I actually have my Celine boots from like 3 years ago that have this exact kind of buckle, so I guess I'm on trend. But to be honest, the only reason this Ganni one is trending in my opinion is because like literally nobody can afford the Miu Miu one that's like, I think like $3,000. We are getting into the top 5. Make sure you guys are commenting down below. Let me know if any of these are like surprising you, because I'm definitely feeling like a little bit surprised. Number 5 is the Toteme country jacket. Again, the only reason this is trending is because nobody can afford the Prada one. For fall, I feel like the workwear jacket with the collar, it's kind of like the car coat version is trending. You know, Prada showed them on the runway for fall and everybody's following suit. The Prada one is really, really expensive. I think the one that Hunter Schafer wore, it's like the tan one with the collar. So cute. If I had the money, I absolutely would. I think it's like $6,000 or something. I think it's like $5,600. Ridiculously expensive, but this is the Toteme version. I think it's absolutely cute. I don't really know the price of it. Country jacket is trending. I feel like Barbour, if you guys remember, very classic English brand. Barbour just did a collaboration with Ganni, and I feel like that's kind of like spearheading the kind of like car jacket trend. I'm really into this jacket. I think it's cool. I think it's chic. It's giving like English countryside, like rich biatch, like in the countryside in her like home away from home. Probably gonna go ride some horses. So here for it. But yeah, I feel like the Toteme one is trending because like literally nobody can afford the Prada one. But you know, I love Toteme. I think they do pretty okay quality pieces. Number 4 is the Miu Miu Arcadie Suede bag. I'm not surprised that this bag is trending. This bag has just shot up in popularity. You know, right now we're leaning to the mid-size top handle bag, so I'm not surprised that this bag is trending. It is absolutely adorable, especially in the suede. So delicious. I actually included this bag in last week's video of the best handbags for the spring 2025 season because Miu Miu just showed a big suede version of it and it's absolutely adorable. I love this bag. I think it's still pretty okay price. I think last time I checked it was like 3,800 Canadian. I mean, that's still like a lot of money, but like I feel like now that everything's so expensive, anything that's lower than like $4,000 is like a bargain now, which is like sounds so like asinine. So here for this bag, if I had the money, they do this like beautiful mustard version of it, then I'm like literally obsessed with it, and I know that I would ruin it in like a week because of like the rain and the snow or whatever. Well deserved. Miu Miu, I mean, Miu Miu is just killing it right now, like what can I say? Number 3 is the Puma Speedcat OG sneakers. So I think right now we are going into this more flatter sneaker vibe, which is why Onitsuka Tiger is trending. I know the Miu Miu version of these sneakers are really popular right now. I've actually seen a few cool girls on the street wearing the sneaker, and I have to say they style them really well. It's very kind of like post-archive fashion, kind of like Arc'teryx vibe. So like you'll wear like the jacket with the cargos. Would I necessarily ever pull these off? Absolutely not. I'm like not cool enough to be wearing these, but the girlies that are rocking these are so cool. I love it. I feel like, have we ever seen Puma trending at all? I don't know. Where do you even buy Puma? Like, are there Puma stores or something? I don't know. But I love this shoe. I think if you can pull it off, I say absolutely go for it. I think it is one of the coolest silhouettes right now, and it's kind of like the Samba and the Gazelle, where we're going for a more flatter, sleeker style of sneakers, not so like chunky like Balenciaga. So yeah, if you can pull these off, I'm jealous because they look so good. Number 2 is the Coach Suede Brooklyn shoulder bag. I think you guys know how I feel about Coach. I mean, I don't like this bag. I'd rather just go to like the Salvation Army and find a vintage bag that looks exactly like this, because like every other bag looks like this. I mean, I get it. Coach has the perfect blend of like approachable luxury where you get excited to spend like $600 on a bag because it's designer. I get it. I get why people are into Coach. I just don't find this bag that interesting. I mean, it's just literally just like a tote bag, which is so hypocritical because if it had the Celine Triomphe on it, I'd be like, oh my god, I need this bag, I need this bag. But yeah, the Coach, I'm really not into it, you guys. And I feel like I've talked about Coach a lot. It's just not my vibe. When everybody was freaking out over that Margot dupe thing that was like $1,800, I was like, you guys have taste. Different taste than me, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. It's gonna be a no for me, I'm sorry. Anything Coach. And I know, like, I feel like my like disdain for Coach is that like it's just not designer. I don't know if that sounds really bad, but it's not designer. It's approachable luxury, and it's just not for me. Okay, we're gonna get into the number 1 item for quarter 3 of 2024. This is literally the hottest item in the world, you guys, and it is the Alaïa Ballet mesh flat. So we all know, I mean, I feel like how many times have I talked about how much I love Alaïa here on this channel? I am like obsessed. Searches for Alaïa went up 51% in the quarter 3 of 2024. That is absolutely insane. Alaïa is on track to probably be the hottest brand in the world. And when I was in Paris, I went to the Alaïa boutique, and I have to say it was popping, you guys. There was like a lot of interest in the store, you could tell. And I mean, the Alaïa Ballet flat, I think it's popular because it's a starter item to get into the brand. I mean, these retail for I think like $980 USD, less than $1,000. You're not really breaking the bank, but it's still expensive that you're like, I'm getting a designer product from a very historic, usually known as like an haute couture house. So I think that's why a lot of people really get into it, because it's still kind of like an affordable shoe from a very, very high designer brand. I mean, these are so cool, you guys. They just go with everything. They come in mesh, they come in leather, they come in satin with little studs. It's giving collect them all, like Pokemon vibes. I understand why this would be the hottest product in the world. Alaïa is totally killing it right now. I'm a huge, huge fan of Alaïa. At this point, I'm just like a fanboy for Peter Moulier. I've made so many videos on him, so like, yeah, this deserves to be the hottest product in the world. So that is the top 10 hottest products for quarter 3 of 2024. What did you guys think? I mean, there were some things I was side-eyeing here. Like the Tom Ford sunglasses, I've literally never seen these ever in my life. So I'm like, I'm confused that these were on it. But everything else kind of made sense because I'm on social media a lot, and like my watch time for the day is like 10 hours on my phone. So like I kind of get these trends, but a lot of these surprised me. So you guys have to comment down below and let me know which one you expected or did not expect. I'll be sure to do one for quarter 4. I actually find this list to be super interesting, so I'm really into it. So I really hope that you guys liked it too. Make sure you guys like and comment and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.